You keep coming back to the war. Since the violence in Iraq has diminished, the war has, for all practical purposes, disappeared from the news. What do you make of that?
They hope that it does, but you know, isn't it amazing that at the end of the last year they turned this into almost like another mission accomplished? And yet it was our worst year. You know, if you go by years, it was our worst year. We lost 900 men in Iraq, over 100 in Afghanistan. Afghanistan is blowing up. It's coming unraveled. We're involved in 2 countries there trying to nation build. At the same time, it looks like we'll be in Pakistan. So this whole idea that that there's some type of victory going on over there, and it's a disaster. And they would like us to not talking about it anymore, but we cannot hide from it, because it's tied into the finances. All great countries in when they extend themselves too far overseas, and the litmus test is what do they do to their currency. We did not have to fight the Soviet Union, but the Soviet Union, because of economic reasons. That is what's going to happen here. We won't be invaded. You know how many weapons we have. We have more weapons, probably twice as many as everybody else put together. Nobody would dare touch us. And yet, everybody's frightened. Oh, who's going to attack us and who's going to deliver us? But it's the financial thing that will finally bring us to our knees.
Has our two-party system run its course?
Well, it's meaningless, and I think we send boys over there to promote democracy in Iraq, but we don't really have democracy here, because you know, if you're in a third party, if you're in a Green Party or a Libertarian Party, you don't get any credibility. You can't get on debates. You can't get on the ballots hardly at all, and it's very, very difficult. And if the 2 parties are the same, you don't really have a democratic choice here. So yes, I think we have a long way to go to set good standards here. This is my whole argument. I think there's a lot of goodness in America, and we should spread our goodness, but never through force. We should be talking about what we can do here at home to set a good example, have a healthy, vibrant economy, protect civil liberties, and have a foreign policy where we're minding our own business, but have trade with people and talk with people. Why is it we don't even talk and trade with Cuba? Everybody else is. I mean, why don't we do it? And this is what we have to do.
But are you ever going to get ideas like that through a media that is dominated by the very corporate mentality that you so often deplore?
With difficulty. But once again, the message is getting out. It hasn't turned into, you know, a total revolution, but there are revolutionary ideas going on there right now, and it's not a throwback to the old ways, because the old ways are always tyranny. We've had tyranny most of all of history. It's only been in this recent introduction, the last couple hundred years, where true freedom, emphasizing the individual, has only been tested, and we're throwing it away. So whether I have an obstacle with the media or not, which I'm sure I do, and I face up to it since I look like I'll be excluded, you know, from the Fox debate here this weekend. But nevertheless, the amount of freedoms we have left in this country, we still have it, and we have to maximize its use.
Thank you for being with us, Congressman Paul.
Thank you very much.